So by now, I'm sure all of you have seen a TED Talk, and maybe you've noticed something that they all have in common. While they might be by different people and on different topics, there's something that unites them together, something that motivates them to come up on the stage and speak to you guys, something that allows them to come up and share their idea, because frankly, this is pretty terrifying. But then how? How do they come up here and do what they have done? It's pretty simple, but it's something not a lot of people have. Self-confidence. I'm sure all of you have heard the whispers, the constant mutterings in your ear that you're not good enough, you're not up to the standards. Things like, you can't do that, you can't do this. Who do you think you're trying to be, being different? And the worst, no one wants to hear what you have to say. The reason why so many people are self-conscious, the reason why so many people lack self-confidence. Really, the key to self-confidence fits the lock to most things. Practice, practice, practice. You can't do something unless you practice at it, right? I couldn't have just gotten on the stage on a whim and said my speech to you guys. I had to practice over and over again. I read my speech until I knew I could see every word with my eyes closed. And I practiced it in the mirror. I practiced it to my family. I even practiced it to my cats. Sounds a little crazy, but I promise you I'm not that bad. Self-confidence is the same way. You can't do it once and hope for it to stick. And you can wish and wish for a magic button or a level up that will suddenly give you a perfect self-esteem, but you're never going to get it. You just got to keep telling yourself you're awesome and keep blocking out those whispers, which, of course, is easier said than done, but isn't most things? And self-confidence truly is important. Without it, you're trapped in your own self-imposed limitations, never able to be who you can truly be, never able to accomplish what you truly can accomplish. But with it, you have the power to voice your own opinion, have your own say in things, do what you want to do, stop what you think isn't right, and do what you think is. And most importantly, you have the power to say yes. Have you ever heard someone go, I don't know, I don't think I can, I can't. But with self-confidence, you have the power to say yes to that question. Hey, you want to go climb a mountain? Yeah, sure, I can do that. Hey, I'm offering you the job of your dreams, but you'll have to move. What do you think? Yeah, I can do that. I can adapt to change. And for all you students out there, I'm sure when a teacher's asked a question, you've thought at least once, oh, I know the answer to that, but I don't really want to say anything. I look like a nerd. Or when a teacher's strolling down the aisle looking for their next target, you've gone, oh, don't call on me, don't call on me, don't call on me. Without self-confidence, you're low to the ground, always afraid. But with it, you stand tall, ready to take on the world. We've been talking about bullying in our schools lately. We've had several anti-bullying campaigns, and, in the words of my vice principal, Mr. McIntosh, we do not tolerate bullying in any of our schools. We're lucky. There are many schools where kids are bullied constantly, where kids hear the whispers in their head spoken out loud. But if one person has the self-confidence to stand up and help that person, then all that pain is over. Also, what kind of people do you think bully others? The type of people who need reassurance that they are powerful. But what if they had that reassurance from within themselves? Suicide is the third leading cause of death among teens. The third. But imagine if some of those kids hadn't thought that they were worthless, hadn't thought that their life didn't have any meaning. What if they thought that they were important, like they truly are? maybe that number would have been a little lower. And self-confidence truly is power. The power of knowing you can walk out of a doorway and change the world. The power of knowing you can make a difference. You don't always have to be second-guessing. You don't always have to be in constant fear of what people around you are thinking about you. Because truthfully, nothing anybody says about you is going to change the fact that you are important. You can do whatever you want, and you don't need anybody's consent but your own. So give yourself that consent. Walk out that doorway and change the world. Answer those questions with a yes, not an I can't. Tell yourself you're awesome. Tell yourself you're important, because you truly are. So, go out, be confident, and be extraordinary. Thank you.